Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's CIF Southern Section playoff game between the visiting Savanna Rebels and your running and gunning Mountain View Vikings. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we direct your attention to the southeast side of the gymnasium for tonight's playing of the national anthem. Gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats. Thank you, Mrs. Tsunami. Great job. Thank you, Ms. Tsunami. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the players' sideline for tonight's starting lineups. First on for the visiting Savanna Rebels, who represent the Orange League, who have an overall record of 11-14, 9-2 in Orange League play. At a guard, a 5'8" sophomore, number 1, Henok Petros. At another guard, a 5'8" junior, number 3, Jerome Uwenga. At another guard, a 5'9" senior, number 11, Richard Mendez. At a forward, a 6'2" junior, number 15, Emmanuel Aparicio. At another guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 33, Tyler Rue. Assistant coach, Christian Gaimoli, Ralph Flores, Benjamin Clays, and the head coach, John Conrad.
Oh, yeah!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your running and gunning Mountain View Vikings. Representing the Mission Valley League, the league champions. They have an overall record of 16 wins and 12 losses. Overall in the Mission Valley League, 11-1. First off, we have a forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 24, Hector Villegas. At a forward, a 6' junior, wearing number 23, Francisco Sarabia. At a forward, a 6' junior, number 2, Javon Pratt. At a guard, a 6'1" senior, wearing number 4, number 1, Edgar Hernandez. At another guard, a 6'1" senior, wearing number 30, bombing from the ozone layer, Emilio Alvarez. Assistant coaches, Jerome Pratt, Anthony Bartos, the head coach, Jacoby Randall. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to hoop it up. Oh, we're ready to go. We're ready to go. Got a little bit of Vegas right here.
Here we go.
I was ready.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think, are we ready to go? Are we live, everybody? Mr. Man. Are we live? Are we going to go? Okay, we're live. Hey, we want to welcome everybody that are watching the game throughout El Monte, Southern California. Got some people in Arizona that are watching tonight's game. This is the first round of the CIF Southern section between the Savanna Rebels and the Mountain View Vikings. The Rebels representing the Orange League and the Vikings representing the Mission Valley League. The Vikings were the league champions. They were 11-1, and the Rebels are 9-2 representing the Orange League. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's tip-off time. It is about 7 o'clock, 7:04. Here we go. And the Rebels control the tip. Okay, officials timeout. They're going to reset the 35-second clock, the shot clock. No score, just the start of the game. For those of you just joining us, getting your beverages or something to eat to enjoy an hour of basketball here. We're broadcasting this game from El Monte High School here in El Monte, California. Again, you're watching the CIF Southern Section first round playoffs. Dribble drive, shot is no good. Rebound picked up by number 11. Shot attempt is no good. Rebound by Savanna, and we got a whistle on the floor. Fouls on number 1, Edgar Hernandez. No, it's two shots, right? Brandon Omeg at the free throw line, number 30 for Savanna. Free throw's no good. Rebound Villegas. Sarabia with the ball, gives it out to Edgar Hernandez on top of the key. Gives it down low to Villegas, goes inside to Emilio Alvarez. Emilio Alvarez with the 2-point basket. So the Vikings strike first, 2-0 with 7:04 here in the first. The layup made by number 1, Enoch Petros. So Enoch Petros ties the game. It is now 2-2. Pratt with the ball. And the ball given off to Villegas, and we got a whistle on the floor. Foul was caught on number 30. So the foul was on number 30. His name is Brandon Omeg. I got to get that pronunciation right. This is a 2-shot foul for number 24, Hector Villegas. Want to give a shout out to Bendo watching the telecast from his living room. Bendo, what's going on? Shot is good by Hector Villegas. The score is now 3-2 favor of the Vikings. One more shot for Villegas. Shot is no good. Rebound by number 15, Aparicio. Ball is saved by the Rebels. Loose ball. Picked up by Savanna. Mendez with the ball, gives it out to the point guard. That's number 3, Uwanga. Uwanga goes top of the key with the dribble drive. Rebound. Hernandez gives it out to Emilio Alvarez. And with the layup attempt was Emilio Alvarez. Doesn't get the basket. Emmanuel Aparicio makes a basket. Now the Rebels take the lead up by 1, 4-3 with 5:54. Basket's good by number 1. That's Edgar Hernandez. He's a senior at Mountain View High School. Ball is kicked out with the jump shot. That's a three-pointer. Enoch Petros. So now the score is 7-5. Petros with the three-pointer. Top of the key was Hernandez. Gives it out to Pratt. Now gives it out to Alvarez. Bingo! Trifecta, number 30, Emilio Alvarez. So Emilio Alvarez with the three-pointer. Now the Vikings take the lead. 8-7 the score with 5 minutes and 3 seconds remaining here in the first. Rebel basket by number 15, Aparicio. The score is now 9-8. It looks like it's going to be a close game tonight. And we have a whistle on the floor. Foul is on number 11, Richard Mendez, his first personal second team foul. It'll be ball out of bounds to the Vikings. Three-point attempt by Emilio Alvarez. Bingo! Trifecta, Emilio Alvarez. So the score is now 11-9 in favor of the Vikings. Three-point attempt. Rebound, Rebels. With the rebound, it's Mendez. Mendez going to take a little jump shot. It's no good. Rebound. We got a whistle. It's a jump ball. The ball is going to be awarded to the Vikings. Ball out of bounds to the View. So the ball is going to be awarded to the Vikings in the backcourt from the baseline. Inbound, it's going to be number 23. That's Francisco Sarabia. He's a junior. He's a 6-foot junior. With the ball, bringing the ball up is Hernandez. Gives it out to Sarabia. Sarabia kicks it back out to the top of the key. Emilio Alvarez with the jumper. Won't go. Rebound. Ball is still loose. Picked up by Sarabia. Ball last touch by the Vikings. It'll be side out to the Rebels. Ball out of bounds to Savanna. This is going to be a two-shot foul. Shooting 2 shots is going to be Richard Mendez. The foul was on Emilio Alvarez. That's his first personal, first team foul. Again, the score is Mountain View 11 and Savanna 9. 3 minutes and 57 seconds here in the first. Again, we hope you're enjoying the game wherever you may be watching it from. So the first shot is missed by Mendez. Mendez will shoot another one. Again, the score is 11-9. Free throws good by Mendez. Makes the score 11-10 with 3:57 here in the first. Back we come the other way. Pratt to Sarabia. Getting some pressure. Gives it out to Emilio Alvarez. Too many steps. Traveling violation called on the Vikings. Emilio Alvarez checking into the game for the Rebels is number 24, Deo Santos. Checking in for the Vikings is going to be number 11, Marco Michel. He is a sophomore. And again, here we go. The Rebels have the ball. Crossing the midcourt line is number 1. That's Henok Petros. With the dribble drive, and we got a whistle on the floor. It looks like it's a blocking violation called on the foul. Was called on number 11. That was actually Marco Michel. That's going to be his first personal. Foul was on number 11, Marco Michel. First personal, second team foul. So going to the free throw line, it's going to be number 11, Richard Mendez. Want to give a shout out to Flojo watching the game in Alhambra, California. And the free throw is good by number 11, Richard Mendez. Mendez shooting another free throw. The game is tied with 3:27 here in the first at 11. Free throw's good, and now the Rebels from Savanna High School taking a 1-point lead. The score is now 12-11. Edgar Hernandez with the rock. Gives it out to Sarabia. Sarabia back out to Pratt. Looks inside to Alvarez. And back out to Sarabia with being double-teamed. Having trouble. Coach is calling timeout, and they get the timeout. So timeout being taken by the Vikings. 30-second timeout being taken by Mountain View. 30-second timeout. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, you can catch tonight's game streaming live on the Mountain View High School website. or should I say live streaming. So the game is being live streamed. I'm doing double duty for those of you that are watching. I'm doing public address here. So if you, yeah, we're our Mr. Man. Thank you very much. He's showing me the contest right now. Looks very good, very good. Thank you, Mr. Man. Man's our director. Want to give it up to Claudia Altran, who's watching the game. Hey, if you want a shout-out, we'll try to give you a shout-out if we can, depending on how the game goes. Give us a shout-out if you want to shout out. The number here is 213-810-4418, 213-810-4418. We'll try to give you a shout-out. Okay, here we go, back to live action. It is the Vikings. Emilio Alvarez kicks it out to Saravia. Tenacious defense being played by the Rebels. The ball is taken by the Rebels. Back we come the other way. No harm, no foul called on Pratt. The ball is still live. Possession remaining with the Rebels. Jump shot won't go. And the ball is loose, picked up by number 1. That's Petros. Back to Mendez. Mendez kicks it back out. 29 seconds on the shot clock. So they have plenty of time to shoot the ball. Mendez kicks it out to number 11, Uwanga. Shot is no go. Once again, rebound by Petros. And with the rebound, it's Emmanuel Aparicio. Emmanuel Aparicio. So now the score is 14-11. The Rebels up by 3 points. The score is 14-11. Looks like we'll have some substitutions in for the Vikings. It'll be Ariano, Villegas, and Fabella that will be checking in as soon as we get a dead ball here at Almani. A little juke move. The ball is loose, picked up by Mendez. The ball is now picked up, knocked away by Hernandez, given to Emilio Alvarez. The ball is once again loose, picked up by the Rebels. With the dribble drive, the ball blows the layup. Ball is now picked up by the Vikings. Pratt crosses the midcourt line, looks out to the to the closest corner to us. And we got a blocking violation. The foul's going to be called on the hey, want to give a shout out to Oiler basketball. 1st and 10 on the 52-yard line. So forgive me because I'm doing double duty here. The foul was called on number 3. Foul is on number 3, Jerome Uwanga, his first. 3rd team foul. Correction, 2nd team foul. So it's ball out of bounds. Emilio Alvarez gets the ball, gives it out to Fabella. Looking for some help, gives it out to Villegas. Goes inside to Edgar Hernandez, gives it out to Emilio Alvarez for a jumper. In and out, heartbreak. And Villegas gets a basket. Basket by Hector Villegas. So the score is now 14-13 with a minute left to play here in the first period. The Rebels up by 1. The ball is stolen by number 13. That's Brian Ariano. Gives it to Edgar Hernandez. Edgar Hernandez with the basket. So now the Mountain View Vikings up 15-14. What a great game. The first round of the CIF Southern Section playoffs. Under a minute left to play. Out on top of the key is Hanak Petros. 15-14 the score if you're just joining us. We are watching the CIF Southern Section playoffs. First round, we're coming to you live from Almani High School. And Mendez going to drive, decides not to shoot the ball, gives it out to number 30, who does. He's got the jump shot, and he's got the basket. The score is now 16-15. 11 seconds remaining. Ball out to Ariano. Apparently he steps out of bounds. It'll be ball out of bounds with 7.6 seconds to the Rebels. Ball awarded to Savanna. Inbounding the ball is going to be number 11, Richard Mendez. And desperation shot attempt is no good. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of first period. The score, Savanna 16, Mountain View 15. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the first period. The score, the Savanna Rebels 16, here Mountain View Vikings 15. So apparently, so I have my sidekick and call. You can't hear her because she's actually working the, I don't know, what are you working here, Evie? You're working the shot clock? Okay, so Evie's working the shot clock. She's one of our campus supervisors, so she's kind of telling me what's going on. She's saying, hello, everybody. We're going to make sure we don't have personal conversations like we did last game, right? So definitely, if we get any personal conversations, give me a text or give us a text at 213-810-4418. So we got a barn burner here at the end of the first period. The score: the Savanna Rebels, who represent the Orange League. I believe they hail from Anaheim, California. The Mountain View Vikings hail from the city of El Monte, right off the 605 and Valley Boulevard. They are the Mission Valley League champions. First time they've actually won league since 2011 when they were co-champs with the Arroyo Knights. First time since 1997 that they actually won it by themselves. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, back to live action. Want to give a shout out to Greg Alanese, representing the city of Whittier, watching the game from his residence in Little Tahunga. Here we go. Chad Fabella gives it to Emilio Alvarez. Doesn't get the shot. Overthrown. The ball is picked up by the Rebels. They don't make the basket. They still have the ball, though. Layup is by Brandon Omeg. Brandon Omeg with the basket. The score is now 18-15 with 7:19 here in the second. Shot is partially blocked by the Rebels. Again, here we go. Savanna with the ball. With the ball is Dale Santos, number 24. Possession awarded to the Vikings. Checking into the game. It's going to be for Mountain View. Zach Isidore back in the game is actually it's going to be Javon Pratt. Okay, 7:04, 18-15 the score. Mountain View down by 3. Jump shot. Two-pointer. Two-point basket. Two-pointer. Emilio Alvarez. So the score is now 18-17 with 6:47 here in the second. Decided to shoot, now decides not to. Shot attempt is no good. The ball is picked up by Edgar Hernandez, number 1. He's a senior. He has a shot of being co-MVP here in the league with Emilio Alvarez. Two-pointer, Emilio Alvarez. So two-point basket by Emilio Alvarez makes the score 19-18 in favor of the View. The ball is loose, picked up by Isidore, number 10. He decides he picks up the ball, and they call traveling on him. I guess no harm, no foul on that one. So the ball is going to be awarded to the Rebels. Ball out of bounds to number 24. That's Dale Santos. He'll be inbounding the ball. Okay, the Vikings applying some pressure here. Forgive me. Ball is picked up by Mountain View. Emilio Alvarez. Three-point attempt by Hernandez. Ball is picked up by Emilio Alvarez with a layup. 30-second timeout taken by Savanna. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's a timeout being taken with 5 minutes and 57 seconds here in the first half. We're in the second period. The score is the Savanna Rebels 18, your Mountain View Vikings 21. You're enjoying basketball live streaming here from actually El Monte High School. The reason we're not at Mountain View, for those of you that are wondering, our gym was just recently renovated. However, issues with the bleachers. But hopefully we'll be back there by next season officially with our bleachers. A lot of good things going on at Mountain View, getting a brand new cafeteria, so we want to definitely shout that out. And we're also we want to thank all our Vista camera people, our students that are broadcasting the game. Okay. Timeout being taken by, just in the nick of time, Edgar Hernandez was going out of bounds, is able to call a timeout. So it's going to be a 30-second timeout being taken by Mountain View. 30-second timeout being taken by the View. So 30-second timeout with 5 minutes and 50 seconds here in the second period. Again, the score is the Savanna Rebels 18, Mountain View 21. Again, you're enjoying CIF Southern Section first round playoffs from El Monte. We're at El Monte High School. Okay, it'll be ball out of bounds. Isidore to inbound, gives it up to, that's Edgar Hernandez, a senior. Part of the, called the two-headed monster combination. Bingo! Trifecta, Emilio Alvarez. So Emilio Alvarez hits a three-point trifecta, 24-18, and the ball is picked up by the Vikings. 24-18 the score. Hernandez gives it out to Alvarez, who shoots another three-pointer short. Picked up by the Rebels across the midcourt line all the way, kicks it out to number 3, Uwanga. Shot attempt is no good. The Rebels with possession still inside the key. Ball is picked up by number 15. Doesn't get the basket. Picked up by Pratt. Pratt gives it out to Edgar Hernandez. Ball hits the back of the backboard. Emilio Alvarez trying to get some help on that play. Gets the ball. Nick knocks it away. The ball is last touched by Alvarez. Telling you, I think if Emilio Alvarez gets hot, it could be lights out. But again, it's a close game right here. The Vikings are up by 6. It's going to be a close game, I think, so far. Both teams fighting for their lives. Again, this is a CIF Southern Section playoff. The layup was by Brandon Omeg. Brandon Omeg. Is it Ohimeg? Ohimeg? Asking for help on the pronunciation. I think it's Ohimeg. Ball is loose, picked up by Isidore. Doesn't get the basket. And we got a whistle on the floor. It appears to be a foul called on the. Foul was on. Foul was on number 30, Emilio Alvarez. That's his second. So the foul was on number 30, Emilio Alvarez. That's his second. And that's the Vikings' 14th foul. So the basket is good by Ohimeg. He'll go to the free throw line and shoot one shot. So the score is now 24-22 with Omeg. He's a junior. He's a 6-foot junior. The free throw is no good. Villegas hands it off to Alvarez. Alvarez here on the near sideline takes a jump shot. Got it. Emilio Alvarez with a jumper. So the score is 26-24. The Vikings up by 4 points. Ball is blocked by Alvarez. The ball apparently is last touched by the Vikings. Ladies and gentlemen, this is CIF Division 4A that you're watching. This is CIF Division 4A. Thanks you, Coach Warren Ortloff, who's watching in Strong Beach, California, giving me the heads up on this division of the CIF Division 4A. Thank you so much. It is going to be side out to Savanna inbounding. It's going to be number 11. That's Mendez. Jump shot taken by number 3. It's no good, and we got a whistle on the floor. And officials timeout. We have an injury. The injured player is Hector Villegas, but he gets up on his own power. So the foul was called on number 11. Foul was on number 11, Richard Mendez. So the foul was called on the Rebels number 11, Richard Mendez. That's his second. Edgar Hernandez here on the, gets the ball taken away from him, stolen. 3 minutes and 26 seconds remaining here in the second period, 26-22. You're watching CF Southern Section Playoffs, the 4A division. Jump shot is partially blocked. Rebound is by Hernandez, gives it up to Villegas, gives it up to Emilio Alvarez. Basket by Emilio Alvarez. So the foul was called on number 15, Emmanuel Aparicio. Forgive me on this one. Aparicio. Emilio Aparicio with the foul. His first. So Emilio Alvarez with the three-point play. The score is now 29-22 with 3 minutes and 7 seconds here in the second period. Again, the last foul was on number 15, Emmanuel Aparicio. Ball is given to Emilio Alvarez. Emilio Alvarez. Timeout, Rebels. So the timeout is being taken with 2 minutes and 53 seconds here in the second period by the Savanna Rebels. Full timeout being taken by Savanna. Again, this is a full timeout being taken by the Rebels. Full timeout being taken by the Rebels. The score is 31-22. Here in the first round of the CIF Southern Section playoffs. This is the 4A division. Forgive me if you hear some chatter right now, ladies and gentlemen, because I think those of you that are just joining us, I'm kind of done doing double duty. So I'm doing public address, so I'm counting out the shots and the fouls to the people that are watching the game here, that are here watching. We need to give a shout out over there. So we want to give a shout out to Dr. Lewis is with us. Who else? So you want a shout out? Give me some number. I'm going to give you our text number, 213-810-4418. So if you want to give a shout out to Mr. Padilla representing Norwalk and Mrs. Padilla and the Padilla family. Mr. D. Almeida is here with us. And Emilio Alvarez on fire this evening. Jump ball. What? He has 23 points. So far? So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are watching, Emilio Alvarez has 23 points thus far with 2 minutes and 36 seconds here in the first half. Again, Mr. Lopez, how many was that again? 23 points here in the first half. Amazing. For those of you that are just joining us, we're going to tell you a little story about Emilio Alvarez, a tragedy that happened to him on Friday. Jumper Edgar Hernandez. Emilio Alvarez's mother passed away on Friday, and our hearts are out with him. He's stolen the ball. He picks it up. He's going to go for the layup. Emilio Alvarez, 33-22. Again, probably having the game of his life right now. He has 25 points right now, ladies and gentlemen. The ball is taken away now by the Rebels with the dribble drive. And we got a whistle on the floor. It appears the foul is going to be called on the want to give a shout out to Miss Rizzo, who's watching the game here at Almani High School. Miss Rizzo, hey, what's going on? Hopefully you got your shout out and you're happy with that. If you can hear us, I think we're on a few second delay. Okay, so it's going to be ball to bounce to the Rebels. No shot attempt by the Rebels. The dribble drive inside. The shot is short. Rebound, Hernandez. He goes down the middle, makes a shot attempt. Basket by number 5, Marco Lujano. Marco Lujano with the basket, 37-22. With the minute 15. Right now, the Vikings playing outstanding basketball. Shot attempt is no good. Rebound, Javon Pratt, I should say. His brother's Jerome. He's the assistant coach. Forgive me for the... Hey, want to give a shout-out to Legaspi and Boutte, who are watching the game on live stream. So, again, a shout-out to our educators who are watching the game. That's Miss Legaspi and Miss Boutte, who are watching the game on live stream. Hey, if you want a shout-out, we can do it. Well, give me a text at 213-810-4418. It doesn't cost you anything, just your... Basket by number 5. That was Marco Lujano. Marco Lujano. I guess text rates apply, so I got to say that. So if you want a shout out and we can get it on, we will. Hey, we got a foul on the play. Foul was called, number 30, Emilio Alvarez, his third. So going to the free throw line, it's going to be the sophomore, number 1, Enoch Petros, shooting the 1-and-1. It's 1-and-1 or 2 shots, Evie? Okay, well, he's going to shoot 2 now. Checking back into the game for the Vikings, it's number 24, Hector Villegas. From what I understand, Evie, I know you're not really talking, but they're having viewing parties all around the area. I think my brother's watching the game in Arizona, in Mesa, Arizona. I want to give a shout out to Bobby and his family watching the game on live stream. Right? Thank you. That's good. I think Andrew's watching the game in Burbank with his family. Ariano with the ball, gets tied up, still gets the ball back. Vegas kicks it out to Lujano. Lujano! Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of first period play here in the first round of the CIF Southern Section Division 4. The score, the Savanna Rebels 24, your Mountain View Vikings 41. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, that's the end of the first period play. The score is the Savanna Rebels 24, your Mountain View Vikings 41. So how many points, Coach Lopez, does Emilio have? Coach Lopez, what does he have, 25 points? So we got Coach Lopez. What do we got? So, ladies and gentlemen, those of you that are watching, you're watching this game streaming live on the Mountain View High School channel. Okay, Coach Warren, what's up? Thanks for the kudos. Appreciate that. I'm sure you're enjoying your Valentine's Day in Long Beach, California. So we're going to give you, Mr. Man, I think we're going to do halftime, or we're doing halftime live, or are we doing that? So, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to watch we're streaming this live for your halftime entertainment. We're going to let you enjoy our Mountain View High School cheerleaders. We'll be back in a little bit. You're watching Mountain View High School basketball streaming live. This evening. baseball team?
No, we're on the phone.
But on the PA system or on the live stream?
No.
Which this guy? What do you want on the PA system or on live stream on the broadcast? Okay, I will right now. All right.
Want to give a Viking welcome to the Varsity baseball team with us this evening. Viking baseball. Hey, we're doing shout-outs on the live stream. If you want to give us a text at 213-810-4418, you can get a shout-out on live stream, 213-810-4418. Representing Mr. and Mrs. Pineda, welcome to the CIF Southern Section 4 Division Playoff, first round.
Let me find out.
You want to ask?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about ready to start in a few minutes. We're gonna join you early right here. We want to give a couple of shout outs for those of you that are watching the game at home. We want to say what's up to Cacho. Okay, Cacho, welcome, and I hope you're enjoying the game tonight. So again, we want to welcome you. You're watching the CIF Southern Section first round of the playoffs right here from Amani High School. For those of you, I guess if you're watching the game, you don't need to know what the link is.
What number do you text for a shout out?
213-810-4418. 213-810-4418. I'm doing the shout outs on the broadcast, so you know what I'm saying?
It's 810.
213-810-4418. Again, ladies and gentlemen, forgive me. This isn't NBC or Fox Sports, so we're just kind of enjoying ourselves, having fun. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. We got 2 minutes and 15 seconds until we start the third period. And right now, the Vikings up 41-24. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, if you're watching the game, if you're watching the game, you know where to find us. So I don't have to tell you the live stream what it is or where you can find it. I want to give a welcome to the Mountain View Viking baseball team who are enjoying the game from the front row. I want to give a shout out to Bobby Retta watching the game in La Mirada, California from Lamo. Want to give a shout out to Steven Guillermo from Savanna High School. Steven Guillermo, if you're watching the game, welcome. I hope you're enjoying the game from your home. Kiss cam? I don't know if we can do kiss cam. That's up to Mr. Mann. I don't know if we have the capabilities. Okay, so we're doing 213-810-4418. Okay. So we're getting a lot of shout-outs. I don't know. They tell us, Mr. Lopez, there's only like 10 people watching, but I'm getting a lot of requests here on my text messaging.
Here's the chats going on, the live chat.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Hey, I love MHS, MVHS. That's cool. Gotcho, the quality is good. 1080p. Hey, thanks a lot. You're doing good, Mr. Martinez. For those of you that don't know who I am, I'm Mr. Martinez. I'm the Child Welfare and Attendance Coordinator at Mountain View High School. So, again, hopefully, again, you're enjoying the game. We want to thank Mr. Mann as well as the students. I don't know, Mr. Mann, if we can get the names of the students that are manning the cameras. This is all being brought to you by the students of Mountain View High School. Great things are going on at Mountain View High School. We have a motto at our school called Inspire Greatness, and we're doing that not only with this broadcast, but what we're doing on the court. A lot of good things going on at Mountain View High School in El Monte, California. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are starting the second half. And the ball is given up to Savanna. So we got John Mann, who's our director, Eduardo Torres, Sandro Oguin, Asasuna Cambron, Angelica Abundis, Lillian Flores, Alexis Briones, Leslie Rudas. Pratt with the two-point basket. So Pratt has a basket. So Abraham Altamirano, Ruth Ramirez. This is part of our Vista communications. The ball is knocked out of bounds. And again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, if you're just finding us, you're enjoying basketball here from actually El Monte High School. Foul was on. Foul was on number 5, Marco Lujano. That's his first. So the foul was called. So foul was called on Marco Lujano. That's his first personal and the first team foul. Ball out of bounds. Ball out of bounds to Savanna. Want to give a shout out to Eddie Benavides watching in his from his residence in Montebello, California. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Unfortunately, I can't take any calls right now because I'm doing the game. I'm doing double duty. I'm doing public address. Ball out of bounds to the Rebels. And I'm trying to give you an update on what's going on here from El Monte, California. The rebound by Emilio Alvarez. Ball is kicked out to loose ball. Aparicio with the basket. So the basket is made by Aparicio. The score is now 43-26. And we got a whistle on the floor. The foul looks like it's going to be on number 5, Marco Lujano. That's going to be his second personal, second team foul. Want to give a Viking shout out to Ali Boutte from Upland High School. Want to give a shout out to Caroline who's watching the game live, I believe in Montebello, California. Want to give a shout out to G from MTB. Would it be? Okay, basket was good. The score is now 48-28. Lujano to Hernandez. Basket by Edgar Hernandez. Again, Emilio Hernandez is on fire. Jump shot by Mendez. Three-pointer, Richard Mendez. So three-pointer by Richard Mendez makes the score 37-31 in the third quarter, 5:51. Emilio Alvarez got it. Bingo! Two-pointer, Emilio Alvarez. Again, Emilio Alvarez just on fire tonight. He's a senior. Shot attempt by Petros. In and out. Foul was called number 15, Emmanuel Aparicio. That's his second. First team foul. Ball out of bounds to the Vikings. Inbounding Hector Villegas. Ball last touch by the Rebels. So now the ball is going to be given to the ball awarded to the Vikings. Give me if I'm making a few mistakes here again as I'm doing. Those of you that are just joining us, I'm doing public address and I'm trying to announce this game to you guys that are watching the game streaming live. Ball out of bounds to the Vikings. Edgar Hernandez with the ball out to her, Emilio Alvarez. And we got a whistle on the floor. Ball was called number 11, Richard Mendez. Third personal, second team. Ball out of bounds to the Vikings. Foul was called number 5, Marco Lujano. That's his fourth personal. Fourth personal. At the free throw line, it's going to be Brandon Ohomeg. Hey, want to give a Valentine's shout out to the Montoya family and Anna Dodds. We love our MVHS Vikings. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Again, you're watching the first round of the CIF Southern Section playoffs. This is the 4A division. The score is 49-32 in favor of the Mountain View Vikings. With the ball, it's Emilio Alvarez. Jerome Pratt with the jumper doesn't get it. Rebound Rebels. And the ball is knocked away by Emilio Alvarez. The ball is still loose. Picked up. And the ball is still loose. Picked up by Edgar Hernandez. And the layup is made up by number 21. Not sure who that is. That is Shamad Rogers. Shamad Rogers. Viking basket. Viking basket. Sorry on that one. I missed that trying to get the name of the other ball player. Forgive me on that one. So the last basket was by Edgar Hernandez. Thank you, Mr. Lopez. Want to give a big shout out to Mr. Cecil, who's enjoying the ball game. Welcome, Mr. Cecil. Mr. Cecil is our former principal at Mountain View High School. Foul was called on number 1, Henoch Petros. That's his first personal. So that's Henoch's first personal foul. And a Mountain View basket. Basket was by number 13. Do we know who made that last basket, you guys? What? Basket was by Edgar Hernandez. You guys that are watching the game probably are getting a better view than I am. Basket by Henoch Petros. Henoch Petros with the basket. 53-36 the score. And we got a whistle on the floor. Foul was on number 30, right? Foul was on number 30, Brandon Ohomeg. That's his second? Second personal, right? Second personal on Ohomeg. The ball is going to be, side out is going to be given to the Vikings. Inbound is number 1, Edgar Hernandez. Again, if you're just joining us, you're watching the CIF Southern Section Division 4A first round playoffs. Hey, Mr. Mann, you're doing a great job. Basket was by Hector Villegas, right? Basket by Hector Villegas. Layup, Enoch Petros. So Enoch Petros with the layup. That makes the score 55-38 with 3 minutes left here in the third period. Too many steps. So that's a traveling violation called on the Rebels. It'll be ball out of bounds to the Vikings. 2 minutes and 59 seconds here in the third. Basket by Emilio Alvarez. Again, Emilio Alvarez on fire this evening. Basket by Brandon Ohomeg. 57-40. Enoch Petros. Enoch Petros with the basket makes the score 57-42. From the closest sideline, pressure applied. Pressure on Emilio Alvarez. So, Mr. Lopez, how many points does he have? Do you know? Do we know how many points that Emilio has? So right now, Emilio Alvarez has 30 points, ladies and gentlemen. Phenomenal game this evening. 30 points thus far, and we're only in the third period with 2 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. 57-42. Ball is thrown across court to Mendez. Richard Mendez goes down the lane for the layup, gets the basket. Richard Mendez with the basket, 57-44. Ball is lost by number 30. That was Emilio Alvarez. The ball will be awarded to the Rebels with 2 minutes and 5 seconds here in the third, 57-44. With the ball, it's Hector Petros. Petros trying to get some help, gives it out to Mendez. Mendez on top of the key, now drives a little bit, loses the ball, gives it to number 1. The shot attempt is no good. The ball is loose, picked up. And it appears that the ball is going to be awarded to the Rebels. Again, we hope you're enjoying tonight's live stream broadcast from Almani High School. And backcourt violation called on Mendez. Backcourt violation called on the Rebels. It'll be side out to the Vikings. So timeout is being taken with 1:32 here in the third period. The score, the Rebels 44 and the Mountain View Vikings 57. Again, we want to thank those of you that are watching the game live streaming. We're broadcasting from Almani High School. Side out to the Vikings. Inbounding, number 1, Edgar Hernandez. So inbounding the ball is number 1, Edgar Hernandez. Backcourt violation. Ball awarded to the Rebels. Want to give a shout out to KC and little KC watching the game. Ball is picked up by the Rebels. Layup by number 30, Brandon Ohomeg. Got a whistle on the floor. Brandon Ohomeg, right? Ohomeg. Foul is on number 30, Brandon Ohimeg. Third personal and 15 foul. Jump shot by Pratt is no good. 1 minute remaining. And we got a whistle on the floor. Foul is call number 2, Javon Pratt. First personal, 14 foul. It'll be ball out of bounds to Savanna. Violation called on the Rebels. So a violation is called on the Rebels with 47.9 seconds. Ball is awarded to the Vikings. Inbound, it's going to be Edgar Hernandez from the backcourt baseline. And the shot is missed by Brian Adiano. However, the shot was partially blocked. Ball is awarded to the Rebels. Inbound, it's going to be Enoch Petros. John Almonte. So John Almonte with the basket. We have a whistle on the floor. Foul was called number 1, Enoch Petros. Second personal, 16 foul. So it's going to be side out to the Vikings. 30 seconds remaining here in the third period. So apparently the ball is last touched by the Vikings. The ball is awarded to the Rebels with 20 seconds here in the third period. The score is the Rebels 48, the Vikings 47. Jump shot. Short, picked up by Pratt. Pratt's attempt is no good. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of third period play here in the CIF Southern Section 4A playoffs. The score, the Savanna Rebels 48, your Mountain View Vikings 57. Okay, so we want to give a shout out, Mr. Lopez, to Eric Paredes. Yeah. Eric Paredes, class of 85. Eric Paredes, I hope you're watching the game. From Santee, California. Wow, that's pretty cool. So we got somebody watching from Santee, California. That's in San Diego area. Yeah. Okay, cool. Very good. We want to give a shout out to Flojo down in Alhambra, California. Flojo, I hope you're listening. I'm sorry if I called you a little earlier. You must not have been paying attention. So, Flojo, if you're listening, here's your shout out, huh? Make sure you watch the fourth period. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the fourth and final period of play. The Rebels 48, the Vikings 57. Okay, fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. 57-48. John Almonte with the basket. Almonte with the basket. Foul was called number 10, John Almonte. First personal. Want to say what's up to Holy Fook watching from San Gabriel. Holy Fook watching the game from San Gabriel. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast, streaming live from Almani High School. 58, we got a close game here, ladies and gentlemen. I might not be able to do a lot of shout-outs in this next fourth period. 58-50, so forgive me on this one. Ball is stolen, picked up by the Rebels. Jump shot attempt, short, rebound, Hector Villegas. Basket by Brandon Ohomeg. So now the score is 58-52. Ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. A great game here in the first round of the CIF Southern Section Playoffs. This is a 4A division. With the ball, it's Edgar Hernandez short, picks it up by, the ball is picked up by Javon Pratt. It looks like he'll be going to the free throw line and shoot 2 shots. Fouls on number 1, Enoch Petros, third. 2 shots, Pratt. Great flow, Joe, keep it up. Watch this game. Hey, we want to thank everybody for watching high school basketball. So the first free throw, if I'm not mistaken, was made by Javon Pratt. So now it's 59-52. Big free throw made, 60-52 with 6 minutes and 45 seconds here in the fourth period. Offensive foul, right? Offensive foul. Called on number 30. Brandon Homeg, his fourth. So it's ball out of bounds to the Vikings. Isidore going to take a little jump shot. Basket by Zach Isidore. 62-52. The Vikings are up by 10. Mendes with the ball, gives it to Ohomeg. Doesn't get a rebound. Big rebound. Big, huge rebound by Pratt. Having trouble, got 3 guys on him, gets the ball away to Villegas, to Isidore, across the mid-court line to Emilio Alvarez, to Edgar Hernandez. Edgar Hernandez with the deuce. 64-52 the score. 5 minutes and 45 seconds here in the fourth. First round of the CIF Southern Section Playoffs. That's a traveling. Too many steps. Traveling. Timeout, Savanna. So a timeout is being taken by Savanna with 5 minutes and 41 seconds here in the fourth and final period. This is a full timeout. Full timeout being taken by the Rebels. So full timeout being taken by the Rebels. The score is Savanna 52, Mountain View 64. So if my math is correct, I think they're up by our Vikings are up by 12, right? Okay, great. Thank you, Evie. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying the game wherever you may be. We're broadcasting live from the campus of Almani High School. This is a CIF Southern Section playoff game. This is a 4A division. You know, the Vikings possibly have two co-MVPs on their team. That's number 1, Edgar Hernandez, and number 30, Emilio Alvarez. For those of you that don't know, a tragedy hit the Viking family as Emilio's mother passed away on Friday. Despite her passing, as dedicating the game to her, Emilio played that game as the Vikings captured the Mission Valley League, first time since 2011. There he is. Emilio Alvarez gives it out to Javon Pratt. Very unselfish player, Emilio Alvarez. Javon Pratt assists Emilio Alvarez. 66-52 is the score with 5 minutes and 25 seconds. Jump shot taken by Mendez. Rebound, Emilio Alvarez. I don't know, he might have a triple-double. I'll have to check with Coach Lopez in a bit. And we got a jump ball. Jump ball. Jump ball possession, Rebels. So the jump ball goes to the Rebels. Next possession, next jump ball. So officials timeout at the table. Right on, Coach. Coach Lopez. Good job, Coach Lopez. We had officials timeout. We were going to change the shot clock, and we're not going to. We said the ref said 27 seconds. Coach Lopez says no. It's yeah. Or actually, Evie's doing a great job. So great job, you guys. The best clock in Almani right now. Angel Lopez doing the clock, doing the 35-second clock. Evie Peraza. Jump shot is good by number 1, Henok Petros. So Henok Petros. So the ball apparently is last touched by the Vikings. Inbounding in the backcourt is number 24. That's going to be Dale Santos. Don't go anywhere, folks. This is a great basketball game. Exciting. Isidore. Foul was called number 11. Richard Mendez, his 4th. So going to the free throw line is going to be number 10. That's going to be Zach Isidore. He's a 5'8 junior point guard wearing number 10. So I think now every time the Vikings go to the free throw line, it's double bonus. So they'll be shooting 2 shots every time. Right, Coach Lopez? It's 10, yeah. So it's double bonus, ladies and gentlemen. So every time, despite if they get fouled beyond the 3-point line, then they'll be shooting 3 points. But for every time they're fouled, it's going to be a two baskets. So the last foul was on number 2. Foul is on number 2, Javon Pratt. That's his 2nd. 15th foul. So right now the team fouls for the Vikings is 5. For the Rebels, it's 10. Three-pointer, Petros. So with that, the score is now 66-57. Emilio Alvarez. And apparently the ball last touch by the Vikings. Side out, Savanna. So the ball is last touch, 4 minutes remaining. The score is, and the Rebels apparently step out of bounds. Timeout, Mountain View. So timeout is being taken by the Vikings with 4 minutes left here. The score is the Rebels of Savanna High School 57 and the Vikings of Mountain View High School 66. Don't go anywhere, folks. This one's going to go down to the wire. Very exciting, Evie. Definitely, right? Ladies and gentlemen, if you missed tonight's live broadcast or if you know anybody who wants to watch the game, you can catch it. I believe there'll be a repeat of the game. It'll be streaming as soon as this game is over, so you'll be able to catch it until something else comes up. So, again, any of you Mountain View alumni that want your friends or family to watch it tomorrow, they can do so at their leisure anytime. So, again, there's 4 minutes left here in the 4th and final period. Again, this is the Sierra Southern Section Division 4A. And right in front of us, we got Edgar Hernandez, a 6'1 senior. Okay, apparently not. We're going to have Javon Pratt, and he's going to move down to near the Rebels bench. Okay, it'll be side out to Mountain View. Ball given to Emilio. Back out to Hernandez, now to Emilio down the baseline with the little shot. Hits the front of the rim. With the ball, Pratt. Isidore with the dribble drive. Zach Isidore. And Isidore with the big basket. Every basket at this point is pretty big. 68-57 the score. And it looks like the foul is going to be called on the Vikings. Foul was on number 24. That was on Hector Villegas. First personal. Second personal. Second personal on Villegas. So it'll be ball out of bounds to the Rebels. 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Fouls on number 10, Zach Isidore. First personal. So going to the free throw line, shooting 2 shots is going to be Richard Mendez. Checking into the game is number 4, Jason Perez. One more shot for number 11, Richard Mendez, 68-57. And he makes it. Now it's a 10-point lead by the Vikings with 3 minutes and 13 seconds remaining here in the fourth and final period. Ball is kept alive by the Rebels. It's going to be a 2-shot foul for the Rebels. Going to the line, it's going to be Enoch Petros. Foul was on number 4, Jason Perez, his first. So that's the 18th foul called on the Vikings. Coming back out of the game is Jason Perez. He's replaced by number 5, Marco Lujano. The free throw is good. Now the score is now 68-60 with under 3 minutes left to play here in the fourth period. And pressure being applied to Pratt. He gets out of it, looks underneath. Nice move by number 5, Lujano. Marco Lujano. 70-60. The Vikings up by 10. Jump shot taken, 3-point. The ball is still loose. Rebound by Edgar Hernandez. Given to Emilio Alvarez. Emilio Alvarez to Villegas. He kicks it back out to Emilio. With the dribble drive. And the ball's in and out. Heartbreak. Ball comes out of the cylinder. And basket is made by Aparicio. Basket by Aparicio. 70-62 the score. So the score is now 70-62 with less than 2 minutes left to play. Emilio Alvarez goes inside. The ball is taken away by the Rebels. And down the middle, kicks it out to Petros for a 3. That's no good. And it looks like it's a foul. So the foul is called on the Rebels. That's his 5th personal, right?
Red is out.
Yes. Foul is on number 11, Richard Mendez. That's his 5th personal foul. So out of the game is Richard Mendez with his 5th personal foul. The score is now 70-62. Going to the free throw line and shoot 2 shots is going to be So going to the free throw line for the Vikings is Marco Lujano. Again, he's a 6-foot junior. He'll be shooting 2 shots. Big-time free throws right here with the minute 47. If the Vikings can hold on to this game, they will advance to the second round of the CEIF Southern Section Playoffs, the 4A division. So these baskets are huge. The first free throw attempt is no good. He needs to make this basket right here. (70-62) the score. And it's in and out. And we got a jump ball. A minute 45. Jump ball. Viking basketball. So it's going to be Viking basketball from their own baseline. Inbounding is Hernandez. Tries to give it off to Emilio Alvarez. To Lujano. Lujano, 2 points. 72-62. Lead for the Vikings. The Vikings applying a lot of pressure, ball pressure, and that's a turnover called on the Savanna Rebels. A minute 25 remaining here in the 4th period. Timeout is being taken. Timeout by Evie. 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout being taken by the Rebels. So this is a 30-second timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Want to give a shout out to Casey and little Casey who are watching the game. Yep, I said you, little Casey. So the score right here from El Monte, it's the Savanna Rebels 62, the Mountain View Vikings 72. So again, a minute 25, 62-72. The ball is given up to Emilio Alvarez, who gives it to Pratt. Gets out of the little trap there. Pratt goes inside. He's going to dribbles and loses the ball. It's off of him. And possession is going to be awarded to the Rebels. So again, a minute 12, actually a minute 8 remaining. And the ball is loose, still loose, picked up by the Rebels. Ball out of bounds, Mountain View. So the ball is knocked out of bounds with 1 minute left to play here in the 4th and final period of the CIF Southern Section Playoffs Division 4A. Edgar Hernandez gives it out to Emilio Alvarez. To Hernandez. They're going to probably go into a 4-corner stall. At least that's what I would do with the 10-point lead. Hopefully they can secure this win and advance. They lose the ball. Villegas loses the ball. He gets robbed by the Rebels. Thank you, Mr. Cecil. And again, 43.3 seconds remaining. The foul was called on number 24. That was Hector Villegas. That is his 3rd personal foul. Going to the free throw line is, and forgive me if I mispronounce his name again, Ohomeg, number 30. The free throw is no good. The ball is knocked away. It's still loose. Still loose, picked up by Javon Pratt, knocked away by the Rebels, and the basket is made by Ohomeg. 30 seconds remaining. And what do we got here? 29.3 seconds remaining. So the foul was called on number 10, John Almonte. That's Almonte's 2nd personal foul. Again, going to the free throw line, shooting 2 shots is going to be number 10. That's a junior. That's Javon Pratt. So again, number 2, Javon Pratt shooting 2 shots. The first free throw is no good. Again, you're watching. I hope you're enjoying tonight's telecast from El Monte High School. We're doing this live Want to thank the students from Mountain View High School who are manning the cameras, and Mr. Mann and his basket made by Ohomeg. The score is now 72-66, and we got a whistle on the floor. The foul appears to be on number 15, Emmanuel Aparicio. Foul was called on number 15, Emmanuel Aparicio. That's his third personal foul. Going to the free throw line, shooting 2 shots is going to be Brian Ariano. Oh, Mr. Cecil, you're too you're flattering me too much. I'm very humble. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So at the free throw line for the Vikings, it's going to be Brian Ariano. He's shooting one more shot, I think. 14 seconds. Gets the bounce and the free throw, makes it 73-66. Favor of the Vikings, 10 seconds. The ball is knocked away momentarily. Jump shot is taken by number 10. No basket, interference. No basket, interference, no basket. So no basket, the shot is no good, 73-66. 1.5 seconds remaining. I think this is going to do it. So the foul was called on Enoch Petros. That's his 4th personal foul. Going to the free throw line, shooting 2 shots is Emilio Alvarez. So 1.5 seconds. Emilio misses the first one, has another one. And the second free throw is good with 1.5. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's the ball game. The final score. Your Mountain View Vikings defeat the Savanna Rebels in the first round of the CIF Southern Section playoffs. They await the winner of, I believe it's, gosh darn it, I got to look it up on my handy-dandy phone here. Again, we thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. Great game.
Thank you, Anthony. Great job.
Thank you, Ms. Peraza. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. So again, the final score here from El Monte High School, it's going to be the Rebels 66, the Mountain View Vikings 74. I think we're still broadcasting live. We await the winner of, we'll find out who the Vikings will play on Friday. That's the next round of this. Let's see if we can take a look at that. Bear with me real quick here. And again, so apparently Mr. Lopez has just told me it's going to be a road game. We would hope that everybody can make it, but if you can, I'm not sure if we're going to live stream this game from wherever we go. I think we're going to be heading to, let's see here. So we're going to either go to Rolling Hills High School or Santa Clara, which is in Santa Clarita, right? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, the next broadcast will be Friday night, the February 16th at 7 o'clock. And that's either it's going to be an away game at 7 versus Rolling Hills Prep from, I guess, Palos Verdes area, or Santa Clara, which I think is in the Santa Clarita area. So it's going to be a road game for the Vikings. Apparently, the flip was already made, so we'll find out who we're playing. Check with your athletes at the school. Again, on behalf of the student athletes of both Savanna High School, we thank you for Savanna High School as well as for Mountain View High School. We thank you very much for watching tonight's game. Good night, everyone. Drive home safely. Actually, you guys aren't driving home, I should say, right? For those of you that are watching the game live streaming, I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope I didn't overdo it talking throughout the game. If I do, send me a text. If we do it again, I know not to talk as much. So, again, on behalf of the student athletes of both Savanna High School and Mountain View High School, thank you very much. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you next time on the live broadcast. Bye-bye.
What's up, guys? A little bit, yeah. What's happening? What's happening? Did you guys listen to the game? No, but did you guys hear the game on the radio?
It's much better being in person than watching it on
No,
TV.
I hear you.
Next one, where is it going to be? Right here or
No, it's a away game.
where's that?
Either Palos Verdes or Santa Clarita.
Oh, you guys don't have the bus,
I think so, yeah. So get on the bus. Get on the bus early. Yeah, ask PS. They were going to get a bus.
Where's that? Where's the